Well, hello. Here we are with the precious mama dog. Four babies. I thought it was gonna be five. Oh my, I'm dirty. Oh my, I'm dirty. My work clothes cost more than your play clothes. I got it like that, baby. Yeah, she had I've only weighed two of them. Why is it there's always somebody here when that's just suspicious as fuck. Um, Anywhere from 4 to 7 ounces. One was 8 ounces, and the other one was 4 ounces. So yeah, I didn't weigh it. Hey, go take care of your babies. Pepita? Yeah, they're all going to be pretty much around 5 pounds, 5, 6 pounds. It's 9:15 p.m. and I just got right here done. Everything else was done by passing pieces of paper over a counter. By passing pieces of paper over a counter, I mean inserting a credit card into a machine. So all my pieces are cut. I took the chop saw back and got my money back for that POS. So I'm up $700. I might do a Blair Witch on this and take the welder back too. Yep. Pretty much the only thing left is tomorrow morning. I'm going back to pick up two pieces that I had. They're going to punch it out. It's the shape of a lock hat. It's got a flat back on the back of it, and it's going to stick through this. I don't know what is it. What is the oval with in the shape of a slot? I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, they're going to cut that out for me, and I'm going to do a lot of assembling tonight. I'm not sure. Here's the thing: is I have to have something to hold this huge piece up. This piece right here. It's made out of 3x4, quarter-inch thick steel. No, that's just like more like half-inch. It's heavy. It's like 120 pounds. So I need something to prop it up while weld it into place, and then I'm going to put the brackets. I already have one bracket in for reference to keep it lined up. The other three, I'm gonna weld the piece in first, and then I'm going to weld the bracket. So it's going to have adhesion here to the base, and then on the other one, we'll have adhesion here and here, and then on this side, it'll have adhesion here, here, and out here. Three places, and then equally as well on the other one. I'm going to put the other side in first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of adhesion. And this is going to be my support. This has got 10 degrees over here to kick it up just a little bit. Otherwise, it'd be like this, a 90 degree. With then if I kicked it up, it would be having a lot of gap right here. And once again, even though a weld is supposed to be stronger than the parent metal, you want to use a little as weld as possible, because welds can stretch, and also they're not as thick necessarily. The penetration is not nearly always going to be all the way through every time. So rather than rely on the weld, you want to have as strong as the mechanical connection as possible to begin with. And James, I know you know this is true. Comment down in the comment sections and back me up on this one. I know you've a little bit of background in this, probably a lot of background in this. But no, this will be my fillet up here. This is going to make contact with the thing coming out at a 90 degree angle. And this shit's 3x4. It might not need it for its own structural integrity, as far as bending on its own. It's just again, a lever. And it's going to have the weight of it and the weight of a 275-pound generator sticking out 11 inches. 11 inches support right here with the lever arm right here at 11 inches. And then 19 inches over here, which is going to give it like about 2/3 of the weight of the generator and the thing, which is about 400 pounds. 400 pounds times, well, a third is 133 pounds. So it's 266 pounds, more or less here. So 266 between here and here means the extreme lever is going to give you about 165 pounds. Is that right? No. 2/3 is 100, 260, 130 pounds right here. Every time the vehicle hits the pump, it's 130 pounds here, and 1/3 of that right here. I think that's how it would work, because it's not necessarily. I think this exponential. The more you go out here, the more the weight. No. It's. I'm trying to remember my mechanical engineering classes. Yeah, it's equal from year to year. So yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this design. I think this is far superior than what I think what that other guy wanted to give me for $500 would build the main thing that I'm using 3x4. He would have built it out of this, and then use this again for support. I don't think I would have been happy with that. Plus, it's not as aesthetically pleasing to any law enforcement officer who might be challenging the safety of this device down the road. I have to get some reflective tape to put on the back of this. So, because you put, I think it's anything that sticks above the back of your vehicle, you're supposed to have some type of reflective tape or indication that this is sticking out. It's supposed to usually a red flag or reflective tape. So I'll be getting on. Jesus Christ, I'm rushing myself again. I'm really excited about this. I'm not able to keep my. I'm not able to do my Robert with keep my slow iambic pentameter and not tip my hand. You can. Oh, if you ever met this cat, don't call this guy unless he's ready to talk on the phone for 45 minutes. He's got a lot to talk about. And B, he's slow as shit when he talk to you like that. He down south southern. Great guy. I always learn. Great guy. I always like working with him. I think I would like to mimic his speech patterns, but not so I sound like ridiculously slow talking, growling southerner. I can do that too. I did for a long time before I left with Ringling Circus for his first time. When I went to New York first time, they thought I was a dumbass hick. Then they didn't know how much fucking hustle I had. Number one or number two salesperson in Charlotte Entertainment for a long time. I still have connections there. I have sales records that still haven't been broken. 95, 60 poles of cotton candy in one show. The average vendor sells about 15. I sold 300 cases of coloring books. 100 coloring books in one show. Most people sell 7. Because it's not just about persuasiveness. It's about knowing where to go and how to read traffic patterns and where the ingress and egress are. And not all buildings have the front door as the egress. And not all egresses are equal. Some buildings might have 2 or 3. And you have to know which one's the most popular one. There's a lot of times that I beat people out because they went to the front door. That was not the best way out because some of these buildings had well, some of these buildings might not exist anymore. Had egresses into a parking garage where most of the people parked and left. And I'm not going to say anything because I'm not wanting to do this again. And I'm not going to give anybody any information. Unless you give me some money, baby. You give me money, you still work for Feld, I'll help you out. I really will. There it is. Doesn't that remind you of some Mad Max shit you put on the front of your car? Or some demolition derby shit? Ram into the other person's radiator? Or some modern, this would be modern Robinson Crusoe if you were to get shipwrecked with supplies. Yeah, it's 9:25. I don't have any more grinding to do tonight. It's nice and cool. And I'm ready to get out there, assholes and elbows. I had to buy a new I didn't buy the side cutters that look like turtle bills this time. I got side cutters that's got a plier end and a cutting device on the side. That way I can pull the wire out without necessarily worrying about pinching it or cutting it off in the nozzle. I think that's going to be a lot more equitable. I know it's the wrong word for that statement, but it almost fits in there. And it's a buzzword for the it's a buzzword for the current epoch. Or shouldn't say epoch is that too shall fade away into anonymity. People will stop using that horrible. Equity is not a right. It's something you earn, like respect. Wealth is not like respect. Wealth is not a zero-sum game. Wealth is created. Wealth is created every single day. If you're poor in this nation and you remain poor, that's on you, buddy. It really is. Ask me how I know. I've been poor a few times, and I worked my way right the fuck out of there. If you're poor and you remain poor, it's because you ain't willing to do what it wants, or you're happy where you're fucking lying and shit. Man, I know something exactly like that right now. I ain't want no part of him. I tried to help him, and he shit all over me. He stole from me repeatedly, and I kept turning the other cheek. Eventually, I just stopped making it comfortable for him, and he left on his own. That's right. I ain't gonna be hateful. I'm just gonna make it so you don't want to be here. I'm not gonna take you out to breakfast. I'll go out and eat breakfast every morning without you. I'll eat out all kinds of meals and not have groceries in the house. I didn't take anybody to raise. Hell, even you've got a JJ between your legs. You're going to contribute too. Oh, that is that 11 degrees is pretty radical. Never really realized that. I thought that I didn't think that would contribute that much to kicking it over like that. But hey, it is what it be. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm planning on having this done by Thursday afternoon, Thursday night. I'm not going to try to rush a good thing. I don't rush quality. That's why it takes me 2 minutes to make an octopus balloons and not 45 seconds like some of these clowns out here do. And I don't mean for the word clown to sound like a pejorative term because I'm a clown too. But I do quality work. In this term, clown is a complimentary term. But that's why I take 2 minutes to make an octopus balloon, because I don't want returns and people saying I make a shit product, and then I like selling 60 of these things a day at $12 to $20 a crack, and a can in a good situation. And there's actually a festival coming up pretty soon that I'm going to try to get into. If I can pull 5 Gs in a weekend, I'll cut everything else out, unless that thing is proven to make more money than that at that time. So unless I'm making, yeah. Plus, it depends on what kind of festival it is too. It really does. I like the festivals where they go into the night a little bit, and when the happy drunk boyfriend wants to buy his girlfriend a flower for $30 and it takes me 24 seconds to make a quality one. That's where the money's at, baby. Anyhow, I'm a little disappointed in this right here. I will take and I'm going to. We're talking about a 1/16 of an inch right there. So it's gonna be like a little dish in there, and I'll fill it in with a little weld. It's not going to be that big of a deal. The weld bead's wider than that, anyways. It's going to soak through there and penetrate through that. I might actually just fill that in with weld instead of trying to ground it off, and taking the flatness out of it. So this is the part that's going to transfer the weight from here down through here back to the bumper on the lower side, 3.5 inches lower, which is the center of here, not 4 inches, which is down here. Which is, yeah, that's where I did all my triangulation from. So to those of you who say you never use the mathematics you got taught in school, well, you're an unskilled laborer then. You have no skills. You don't use the most important muscle in your body. Anyways, I might not even get anything else done tonight. I've been running around all fucking day. And by all day, I mean since 10:30, because I was up at 7 a.m. again today. And then I hit the snooze bar a couple of times and went right back to bed. Yeah, I am getting the habit of waking up at 7 a.m. Mind you, most habits take about 21 days to really take and fully kick in. This has only been 4 or 5 days I've been trying to get it up at decent hour. So, but I also am getting to bed at 1 a.m. in the morning, so I'm only getting like 6 hours of sleep. So that's why my body's like, hey, no, pendejo, no way. Me voy a dormir 3 horas más. As a penalty for not sleeping 8, my body's like, I'm taking 9 to make up for that 20 minutes of wake at that point. And then the dogs, they see me waking up, then they're all like all happy, jumpy, playful, and then like, yeah, I gotta settle them back down. And they're all jumpy, playful, and yeah. I love my dogs almost as much as I love my dad, my best friend. I do digress. I was getting off here, and you don't know that about me, my dad. You don't know either one of us. You might think you do, you don't. Peace.